Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about how to speak in public. Well, as you can see in the last videos, we could see the visual message and the body message. And today we are going to talk about the story message. But what is the story message? The story message is a way to communicate a story and to share ideas in a friendly way and with a structure. Well, now about the introduction. The introduction, as you know, you have to start with a greeting. But the greeting, what is the greeting? For example, well, the greeting is when you have to make the first connection with your audience. For example, good morning, today we are going to talk about.
Now, it's important that you explain what about your topic or principal idea about your message. For example, today I want to share a story that highlights the importance of teamwork in achieving our goals.
Now I'm going to talk about why. For why, justify why the topic it is important or relevant in the audience. For example, this story will help us to understand and how collaboration can lead to success, which is essential in our current project.
And finally, with the introduction, we have the overview. But what is the overview? Well, the overview is the general vision of everything is going to be in the presentation or the speech that you want to give to the audience. For example, we are going to say this and this and this and this, and that's it.
The body is the main part in a story message, where the key points are explained, detailed with evidence, and supported with logical connection. Okay, in the body we have two important aspects that we have to consider. The first is sequence. This refers to the logical or chronological order in which events, steps, or actions occur. The second is the transitions. The transitions are the bridges or connections between different events, actions, or scenes.
Now let's going to talk about the evidences. Evidences are the quotes and data and examples that make more combines your arguments. For example, the results of a medicine study is a good evidence that makes more combines if you come with another person and say, I have a headache, and that's it.
The conclusion is your final message to the audience. Besides the conclusion, summarize the presentation by repeating the main points from the overview in the introduction, and also the conclusion emphasize by repeating some key numbers or examples from the H points in the body.
Why is the conclusion important? The conclusion is important because it's your last chance to tell your audience what you want them to remember. And it also is important to prepare the audience to answer in question session.
Okay, you have to remember that in the introduction we have to use the verbs in future. Then in the body we have to use the verbs in present, and finally in the conclusion the verbs have to be in past.
They don't love you like I do. They don't